Hey y'all, it's your favorite wedding planner, Rachel Burt Garcia, owner of As You Wish Events and the Bride Babe Club. And I'm here today with Chef Jolie, and we are going to talk about how to host Thanksgiving at your house for the first time. All right, y'all, so I'm here today with Chef Jolie of Low Country Cuisine. Jolie, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your business?
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
Of course, I'm excited.
As Rachel said, I'm Chef Jolie, and I am the owner and executive chef of Low Country Cuisine. Cuisine with a Q, just think Queen of Southern Gourmet.
Absolutely.
And we cater weddings, corporate events, private home events. And today, I'm so happy that I get to be here with you.
Thank you for being here. And so while we talk through some tips and tricks of how to host Thanksgiving at your house for the first time, I asked Chef Jolie if she would help us learn how to prepare a vegetarian entree, because I myself am vegetarian.
Right.
And I'm hosting Thanksgiving at my house for the first time this year. Right? Adulting at its finest. So I would love to learn a little something that I could whip out for my guests.
Okay.
And now I'm beginner level.
Okay.
I am no chef.
Okay.
So I'm excited for Chef Jolie to teach us today. And so can you tell us a little bit about what we'll be making?
I can. This is super easy.
Okay, good.
This is beginner level.
Yes.
And you'll be able to do it. All the viewers will be able to do it.
Good.
It is a vegetarian stuffed portobello.
Yum.
Yes. And what's good about it is that for Thanksgiving, so you get that feeling of stuffing.
Okay.
And the portobello is nice and meaty, so you know it's filling.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's
Did you
what
know
we're gonna do.
stuffing is my favorite Thanksgiving meal?
I had no clue.
That's my favorite. So I'm really excited about this today.
Yes, we're meant to be.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so what do we do first?
Okay, so you said you don't cook at home.
I don't.
Right?
I don't.
So I'm gonna put you to work.
Okay,
So-
I'm nervous but excited.
This is gonna be fun. So I have some vegetable oil here.
Okay.
And this pan is hot. Like, people know to preheat their ovens when
Right.
they're baking. I always preheat my pans when I'm cooking on the
Interesting.
stove. Because you don't want to put hot food in a cold pan, right?
Okay.
So this pan has been preheating.
Pro tip.
Yep, pro tip. So I have some veggies there.
Okay.
Right here. This
These-
is just some zucchini, some squash, some mushrooms. You can
Okay.
put carrots, whatever your favorite veggies are, in that hot pan.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
All right, here we go, people.
There
Ooh,
we
I hear
go.
that sizzle.
We got a sizzle. So you have a little spatula right
Right
there.
here.
And just kind of, we're sauteing. That's what we're doing.
Look at me go, guys.
Go. And then we're gonna season. So I have my seasoning there, a dab of Julia.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep stirring while you
keep
season.
stirring.
Yep, go
Okay.
ahead.
So you tell me when.
Yep. And this is to taste. So
Okay.
about that much.
All right.
That's good.
Perfect.
So this is just like an all-purpose seasoning, that Adabaduya. You can use it on whatever.
And this is your brand, right?
That is my brand.
I've been
yes.
wanting to try this so bad, so I'm really glad that we're using
You
it.
get to try it today. There's garlic in there, there's turmeric in there.
Yum.
A little bit of cayenne pepper, all the things you
All the
need.
things.
So we got that going.
Okay.
And I would say we'd saute this here. This is
Yep.
your job.
I'm on it. I'm
Get
on it.
to it.
Sorry, I was slacking.
So we're gonna let that saute until they start to get a little bit soft, maybe like 3 minutes or so.
Okay.
So if you cut them this size here, they'll saute fast.
Okay.
Any bigger, it'll take longer. So
Got
this
it.
is the perfect size.
Got
so
it.
next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take some panko breadcrumbs. And panko breadcrumbs are just Japanese style breadcrumbs. They're a little bit bigger and coarser than regular breadcrumbs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Those are them right there.
Okay.
So just pour a little bit at a time.
Okay, you just tell me when.
Okay. And this is what's gonna make the stuffing for us. Keep going, keep going. I think that's good.
Okay.
We may need to add more.
Okay.
So grab your spatula there, and then keep stirring it.
Okay.
And then hand me that panko, and I'm gonna add a little bit more
As we go.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think that's a good amount.
Delish.
So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some chicken stock.
Okay.
Not chicken stock.
I was about to say, wait a second.
This is vegetarian. We're gonna add vegetable stock.
Yes.
Okay.
But I guess if you're not into a vegetarian thing and you wanted to use chicken stock,
you can add chicken stock. So we have some vegetable stock right there.
Okay.
And so I'll start adding as you stir.
Perfect.
Because we just want to get it a little bit moist.
Got it. Okay.
So that it's, you know, you don't want a dry stuffing, right?
Yeah. And it kind of binds it together, I guess?
It does.
Okay.
But then we have this white wine mushroom cream sauce that's right over there. And we're gonna add that next.
Okay. This one
right here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'll add that. I'm gonna use this spoon where butter is in. Now this, let me tell you, this is gonna make it so luxurious because you have the white wine and there's butter.
Yum.
And then there's heavy cream.
Yum again.
Yes, and just keep mixing it and you just add. I don't know, I was gonna ask you a crazy question. I was gonna ask you, have you ever made stuffing before? You haven't. So if anybody's ever made stuffing, the key to stuffing is for me, to kind of eyeball it to see like the consistency that you want. Do you see it kind of coming together?
I do.
Let me grab that spoon over there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take over a little bit and kind of fold it.
Oh, interesting.
You see how it's coming together?
I do.
Turn that down. And then if you think that, oh, you know what? I want it to be a little bit more moist. You can always add just a little bit more of the vegetable stock here.
Okay.
And you'll see it start to stretch a little bit.
I see that.
And then we have our portobellos, which we're gonna introduce in just a minute.
Okay.
And this is it. Okay, so while we're letting this cook and come all together and get so juicy and tasty, my mouth is watering right now. We're gonna grab our portobellos and get to stuffing them.
Perfect, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so we got our stuffing all good and all together.
Yep.
And so these are our portobellos, and you're gonna do the stuffing.
Okay, so while I am stuffing these, do you host Thanksgiving at your house?
I do, and I prefer it.
Okay. So what are some tips that you have for a first-time hostess or host?
You know what, one of the things that people don't think about, and you and I were talking about this, like utensils and stuff like that.
Yes.
You know, having all your china and setting the table like a couple of days before.
Oh, that's a good tip.
So that you can make sure, you know, you have the right amount of plates for the people that are coming over.
And you're already set and ready, then you don't have to think about it that day while you're cooking.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yes, write your menu. And don't wait until Wednesday to go shopping. There's gonna be nothing left, and guess what? Your turkey will never thaw out in time.
Grocery stores are already picked over as it is.
Exactly.
Like waiting till the Wednesday before, no. Yeah, that's one thing that you know, I'm discovering is as I'm pre-planning the menu and writing out all the ingredients, it's not just the ingredients themselves, it's the utensils, the meat thermometers, the you know, the different equipment that you need for all of these recipes that I don't necessarily have. So that's a whole nother layer to it.
And here's the thing too, if you don't cook a lot, test your oven.
Smart.
You don't want to wait until the night before Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving to turn on your oven and realize it don't work.
Yeah.
So,
brilliant.
Yes.
Okay, so do these need more or do we just one scoop it?
You can add a little bit more. Yeah, stuff it up.
Just get in there? Okay. Gotta get aggressive with it.
Yeah, and you can like get your hands dirty. You can mold it. Yes, don't be afraid. It's just food.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting in there now.
Like that. And I'm just gonna shape this one. And you can shape the other one.
Okay.
Like that. Look.
Beautiful.
There we go. And so I have a 350-degree oven.
Okay.
Ready and waiting.
Perfect.
We're gonna put these just right in there.
Okay.
Like that. And then I put a little bit of vegetable stock down in the bottom, just a teeny bit.
Okay.
Cover it with foil, and then about 20-25 minutes, and it's steaming, and it keeps it moist because you don't want it to dry out.
Right.
And then we have this delicious white wine cream sauce that we're gonna put on top, and some toasted panko for a little crunch.
Okay.
You're gonna toast the panko.
Oh, I'm ready.
You ready? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so we just took these out of the oven. How long did we cook them for?
About 20-25 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so 20-25 minutes in the oven. These are freshly done. We just took them out. tell me what to do next.
Okay, so we're gonna toast a little bit of panko, have a little bit of unsalted butter.
Okay.
In my warm, preheated skillet.
Yes.
And then you're just going to put a little panko in there.
All right.
Until it starts to get brown. That's good.
That's good? Okay.
I'm gonna give you that spoon.
And just do a little mix in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's just to have a little bit of crunch. I'm all about texture in my food.
Love that.
Soft and crunchy and, you know, all of those things.
So while this is getting brown, you know, a few more tips for those hosting Thanksgiving at home for the first time. One thing that my family does is actually a potluck. So everybody brings a dish. So my thought this year, since it's my first time, and obviously I'm beginner level cooking here,
Right.
you know, my thought is just don't be afraid to ask for help, right?
Right.
So because it's my first time hosting, I'm not gonna cook every single dish. That's just not realistic for me, especially running a business and everything that we're doing. So
Let me turn that down because it's getting brown.
getting brown real quick.
Yeah.
So one idea would be to do a potluck and invite your guests to bring a dish.
Yeah. Definitely, for sure. Excuse me. And reach over here and add a little bit more in there. Here we
more
go.
panko, the
there
better.
we go. Definitely have people bring a dish, and you don't want it to be your first and last. You know, grand opening, grand closing. Ask for help.
Yeah, exactly.
Call me.
Yeah, you'll be on speed dial, just be prepared. And then the other thing is, you know, don't forget the beverages. Like, we get so worked up about the food. Don't forget the wine, don't forget the cocktails.
You know what? Because if they're drunk, they won't care what the food tastes like.
That is the truth. That is the truth. I will be implementing that strategy on Thanksgiving.
That's the pro tip. That's what you came here for today.
I love it.
That's perfect.
Okay, this looks nice and brown.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you're ready. So when you have a spatula there, go ahead and grab you one.
Okay.
And I have this little napkin here because mushrooms are they have a lot of water. And so if you just blot it a little bit on that paper towel, when you plate it, you won't get all this extra water. Releasing on your beautiful plate.
Okay.
There
you
you
gotta make it pretty.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna switch
Okay.
over here, and then all the recipes will be down in the description box.
Perfect.
So
Yes.
So this is a delicious white wine rich creamy sauce. And you know what? If you have a vegetarian version of gravy for, because it's Thanksgiving,
Right.
you can use that too.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
drizzle.
options. So just a little on top.
Yeah, wherever you like it, that's perfect. And then
Yum.
you get that spoon over there and just put a little bit of this crunchy, buttery, toasty,
Ooh, toasty
panko.
Okay.
Just a little bit or as much as you like. And then we have some garnish there. That's perfect.
Got it.
Yep. And then just finish it off with a little bit of color.
Okay.
And there you go. You did this. You did this. You did it.
Thank you for showing me the ropes.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to taste it. All right, so here we have our final product. I can't wait to taste it. Okay.
You go first.
Okay, I'm diving in.
Your guest. I'm gonna go second.
Yes.
It's nice and moist.
It looks so good.
This will fill you up too. No need to worry that you'll be missing something.
Delicious.
It's real good. It's so good.
That crunch of the panko is so nice.
I'm gonna have another piece. Keep talking. What do you want to know?
I need to learn all the tips and tricks because everybody at Thanksgiving will love this, even if they're not vegetarian.
Right.
I mean, it's so good. But that's, just one thing to consider when you're having people over is just keep in mind their dietary restrictions, especially nowadays. I'm sure as a caterer, you see so many
hear it all.
different, different dietary restrictions. So something to keep in mind and think about when you're hosting guests at your house.
Yeah, you can do it, right?
Hey, I feel way more confident after today that I can host a Thanksgiving at my house for the first time. So I'm really excited.
Me too.
Thank you so much for teaching me and for helping me prepare this delicious food.
Welcome.
Where
Anytime.
can everybody find out more about you?
Yes, well, of course, you can come and visit me on my channel.
Yes, yes.
At Home with Chef Jolie, where I give people lots of tips and tricks and hacks, just like we did today.
Yeah.
And social media, of course, follow me on Instagram, chef_Jolie_Low Country Cuisine with a Q.
Perfect. And we'll also link all the socials and your channel in the description box below.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, and of course, I'm also on social, so find me at asyouwish_DFW, or if you want to get to know a little bit more about my personal life, at Rachel Burt Garcia, and my TikTok is that same handle. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, babes.